guys, welcome back to another video. Here we are back in the garage. This is the place where the magic happens. So you probably already saw the title of the video, but we have been busy in here working away it's been about a month and a half working on and off. Here is big surprise number one. The engine bay, super clean, and you'll notice some new fresh silver paint. This is from a company called Alloy Armor that I'm sure everyone heard about them through Big Time if you follow them on YouTube. Basically steal it, but it's $10 cheaper per can. So thought I'd try it out and it turned out great. Here's a closer look at that Alloy Armor. It's not perfect, but you know, if you had a piece that was straight and nice and clean and everything, it would turn out really good. Like right here on this frame rail, looks amazing. This has Bondo, this has Bondo. We shaved the bay, forgot to mention that. So all of the unnecessary brackets and things are taken out. The big tray back here was taken out. All of that's gonna pretty much be covered because there's gonna be a lot of stuff in here in a minute, but on to surprise number two, the engine. You might see something on the table over there. So this is what it's looking like. And those of you who know might see, obviously, turbo, top mount manifold. We're adding an oil cooler. One of the big things is because I'm going turbo, I wanted to run a Link ECU. And with that, you have to do an OBD1 swap. So if you notice, I have an OBD1 M50 valve cover, as well as we've got this really cool kind of like a beauty cover, but it has this black heat shield on it. I've been powder coating everything. That's why they look so nice. I powder coated the rear housing, the manifold, the valve cover, and heat shield, all in a Cerakote. I can't remember the exact color, but it's basically just a graphite or really dark gray, almost black Cerakote. The valve cover, beauty cover thing, and soon to be the turbo once I get some other stuff mocked up. They are, I believe it's Cosmic Passion. So I can't remember who makes it. I think it's Prismatic Powders, but Cosmic Passion. I wanted to go with something that's similar to the car, could be different. I might be changing up the color of the car later this year, who knows. So anyway, this is what we've got for now. So parts list will be in the description below. Otherwise, everything you see on here, this has been fully OBD1 converted. And I've upgraded a bunch of little things. So we did a 6-puck clutch. That's what I'm working on right now. Money. Did a bunch of stuff on the trans. So I did my selector shift joint there. Did some of the transmission detents. You can't really see inside, but there's a new throw-out bearing, an OEM one, because I used a junky one that came with my clutch last time and it made a lot of noise. As well as I did like a new pivot pin and stuff like that so that clutch is more reliable. In here, we're doing a tilt-in clutch delay valve kit from Fresh Produce. It's a small company that I was told about, and they have a full kit. So it goes from the master, adds this braided line to the delay valve itself from Tilton, and then another line to the slave. So I've got a new master, all new clutch line, everything, other than that guy right there. So the only stuff that from my clutch system that stayed is the flywheel, the slave, and the line that goes from up here down to the clutch master. But the master, the lines, throw-out bearing, pilot bearing, the clutch, the pressure plate, all of that is different and brand new. So won't really have any clutch noise or transmission noise anymore. Hopefully, we'll find out when we go to drive it, but I feel a lot more confident about this setup. All right, it has been a few days. Yeah, here's where we're at now. Engine's in the car. It's been in the car for like a day and a half, 2 days now. What I'm working on right now is removing the exhaust manifold. Unfortunately, so this is an RSI manifold. It's a really highly rated manifold, but it only comes in a T4 flange right here. So I brought it to a local fabricator and had him convert it to a V-band. Yeah, it's just slightly off because I did this without it in the car. If it was in the car, it would have been perfect, but I was trying to get things done ahead of time, which sometimes, you know, you win some, you lose some. So here's where we're at. It is just a little bit too far to the left. So I'm taking this off right now. just so that when I take him the car here in a few days, he can fix that. He's gonna do the intercooler piping and then weld this 90 onto the end of my turbo. So it'll go from 2.5 to 3 inch, which is what my piping and everything will be. Now, in the meantime, I'm trying to get other stuff done. So for him to do the intercooler piping, I need to have the whole front end on because I need to find out where my headlight depth is so that he knows where to put that pipe. Also, I need to have my radiator in. I need to have him mount the intercooler, but on top of that, I have an oil cooler that'll go kind of up right here, but it mounts it right behind the kidneys, which is gonna be sick. However, I'm nervous if I don't have all that in there, the intercooler is gonna end up interfering. So trying to get ahead of schedule, get all of that done so that then intercooler and piping can go in and be lickety split, you know? Also gotta put the intake manifold on, but before I put that on, I'm like, well, I might as well get all the wiring in so I'm not trying to fit my hands under there later. So I've got the starter wired up. I've got the relays off the engine harness put in under there. This guy up here. We're no longer gonna be using either of these. There's nothing that goes to them on this harness. The only problem is, I guess I should go into more depth. I'm doing an OBD1 swap, link ECU, tons of stuff. You'll see it in the description in the parts list. It's a Google Drive link. However, OBD1 harness, these cables that go to the power tower, there's that one and this guy. The OBD1 power tower is moved over more like right here. So they reach there just fine. However, I'm gonna put a catch can there. So I need to lengthen those wires. And so we are cutting through the harness. We're doing like 10 things at once. It is crazy. Another fantastic mod I highly recommend on any of your M50, M52, S50, any M5X engine. These are N54 exhaust manifold studs. They use an E6 E-Torx. So you can actually get these in and out without having to use pliers and messing up the threads or doing the double nut method. Like threw on the E6, just zapped them in. And then they bottom out, tighten them up just a little bit more, and they're good. I forgot to mention, they are also slightly shorter than the standard studs that you'll find, which fitting a manifold like this that's so complex makes it so much easier.
Welcome back to the YouTube channel. What's going on here?
Getting ready to start this pig.
What are you doing?
Gotta make all my gauges the same color.
How many in there do you got?
5?
Is that enough?
Probably not.
A few more.
I could use a few more. You're right.
15 minutes later.
Look where he is, still trying to figure out his laptop. Thought we had a tech guy here.
It just won't connect to it, okay?
Apparently you can't figure out how to. Anyways, a little update for YouTube channel. Riley's YouTube channel. Look at this build. Nothing like you've ever seen before.
Down under exhaust shop.
Down under exhaust shop.
Building half-ass exhausts
Big
since
alternator.
2025.
Done by the man himself. Look at these blast pipes. Oh!
Don't hit your shin on those bad boys.
I know that would cut you right open. Let's see where Riley's at. Oh, same spot. Look at this cockpit.
What? Emphasis on the cockpit.
All right, we need some honest thoughts right now.
About what?
How close are you to cam messing?
Very.
All right, well, I guess we'll be back when Riley figures this out.
Might be next week.
Yep. Cue the SpongeBob.
A few inches later.
All right, Riley, it's been an hour. Where are we at?
It's not going great, man.
Is this how you tune?
Uh-huh.
That circle means the boost is going up.
Yeah, it's exploding.
Well, cue the SpongeBob again.
15 minutes later.
All right, what's the bad news?
I guess I'm missing the DME relay. What are the chances?
The one relay that's gone. No power to the ECU.
It cranks though.
It cranks.
Cranks.
Built some oil pressure. So now what?
I go home and hope I can find a DME relay.
All right, well, I guess this will continue. Riley, you have cancer in your coolant system.
There it goes. No more. No more cancer.
Okay, well, this video will continue with Riley by himself.
Yeah.
Cue the SpongeBob.
2,000 years later. How long is this going to take?
You know what, guys? I'm such an idiot. It pays to have the fuel line that goes from your pump to the sender unit actually tight. The line inside the fuel pump hanger slipped off, so it was trying to send fuel, and I could hear it sending fuel, but it wasn't actually sending fuel. I feel like it's gonna start this time. Like, if it doesn't, I give up for the day. Like, I'm done. But like, shout out to Jared. Jared, you fixed this. All right, everybody, this is a few weeks later. This is post-drift event. I have drifted it, full day. It was fantastic, I must say. That video is coming next. I'll throw in like a little teaser clip here at the end. I just wanted to talk about, obviously, the car and how it's been. So throughout the video, I skipped over probably an hour of footage that I had of just me trying to start it, dealing with issues, going to the tuner, tuning it, retuning it again. Like, it has just been, honestly, the worst experience. However, I want to put this out there that I am so glad I went through all of it and that now I have this turbo M52. Like, it rips. It is insane. Completely changed everything with the car. First, it was that DME relay missing. We got that. Then it was my crank sensor not working. Fixed that. Then it was running on 3 cylinders. I put new lifters in to fix that. Then I had a bent valve on cylinder 6. Just one. Don't know how. You saw the little video of me spinning it on the drill. She's cooked. And so I pulled the head. That valve fixed, put it back in. It was still leaking. Now it was making no compression on, I think, cylinder 2. So I just took the head to a machine shop again, had them regrind all the valves. Then after that, it was just like leaks and head gaskets and valve cover gaskets and just problem after problem after problem after problem. Like, I was burnt out, to say the least. Like, I was miserable. I didn't want to work on it anymore. I was so over it. But part of it is starting with an M52 and doing the OBD1 swap. I changed a lot of things. There's a lot of stuff I'm not familiar with. Like, the whole engine harness is different. locations for things are different. Oh, I forgot to mention, once I took it to the tuner, first time he goes to start the car, he had to give it full throttle to clear it out. And it broke the throttle body. So I had to source a new throttle body and bring that to him. It has just been a nightmare, but I'm glad I did it, and I'm glad it's done. And this thing is a trooper now, like a full drift day, and it did great. So I don't want this video to shy you guys away from building a turbo M50 or M52 or what. I just want to share my experience and show it's difficult. It's not easy. Some people get lucky. Some people like myself get very, very, very unlucky, and that's just part of it. Either way, my goal is to have this video out. Then we're gonna probably post the drifting video, and then we're going to Idaho next weekend for a drift event. So somewhere in the near future, I want to go over the actual parts list and go more in depth on just like how the bay turned out and what I'm using, so that if someone wanted to copy my exact setup, they could, and they could learn a few things from that video. So that'll be coming soon. Either way, that's gonna be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As for now, this car is great. Just needs a couple problems solved, and then we'll be good to go. So hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, leave some comments, subscribe, share this video to anybody that you know that wants to do a turbo E36. Because I feel like I went through the worst of it, and they could definitely learn from me. So with that being said, I will see you guys in the next one where we actually go and drift this thing.
I got a plan about how I can hold the whole wide world in the palm of my hands. I'll be a king amongst kings and a god amongst men. Goddamn, niggas.